Okay, pick up all my gear, got my pack on. Let's get on out of here. It's hitting close to noon, somewhere in there. Unfortunately, I don't have my little stick. Make it a lot easier to handheld this thing. But I don't have the stick with me. So I don't know how this is all going to turn out. But here we go. Got the wind there. A little nippy. It's a little chilly. Not too bad. Brought my fly cast. Didn't do any good. Like I said, it's somewhat frozen over. Gonna be kind of tough on me how to do this with both hands. Got my fly cast in one and the camera in the other. We shall see. Across this little thing. Wish I had the little stick. Makes it so much easier. Here we go. I said it hikes about an hour. We'll see how it goes. Again, the problem is going to be this camera. It's going to be awkward to hold. Not going to be easy. And the elevation out here, again, it's close to 10,000 feet. I'm pretty sure. So you do some huffing and puffing at this elevation. I got my compass, I got my GPS bowl. Don't need it. I got a pretty good idea. Straight that way and follow the trail. But I always bring a compass, just my map, just to be on the safe side. Second here. Turn to my left. That's where it was last year. And I called that Frog Lake last year. Again, technically yes and no. It consists of 3 lakes, but that's the smallest one. Again, I named it Pollywog. Caught a nice little brook trout in there. And again, you can't tell in the camera, I don't think, but again, it's got that real thin layer of ice. Just enough to frustrate you. Oh well. There we go. Now on the way down, we're going to run into a couple other lakes. First one we come up to will be Cooney Lake. I don't know if I'm going to stop and fish that. We'll see when we get there. I think it has the same condition. It's a top layer of the water. It's got a thin layer of ice. We'll see. I don't recall. We'll pass that up. Somewhere along this trail we'll come up onto a miner's cabin. I guess it's been around since 1900. Some miner. So it'll be kind of interesting. I've gone by a couple different times. It's interesting to look at. It's right on the trail. So that's on the way down. So once we get past Cooney, then we come up against Blue Lake. So that's a little ways down yet. So difficult holding this camera. And again, I call it Pollywog. I give it the name. You look it on the map, there's nothing. So I'm going to name it Pollywog. The smaller of the three. Pollywog. Behind those trees right there, I mean literally behind those trees, is, I call it Tadpole. And back around. Here we go. I mean, there's no name on the map that I know of. Why not? I can give it a name, I guess. The trail is not too bad. It's pretty well defined. Not too hard to navigate, and it's not too hard on your feet. Yes and no. Again, it'd be a lot easier if I didn't have the fly cast in the other hand. A little difficult. Pay attention a little bit where I'm stepping. Got my pole stuck in the damn tree. Ah, come on. To be expected. I'm up against this little creek here. A couple hours ago when I came across it, there definitely was some ice. Right now, no, just average, no problem. Little creek. You can barely see it right there. You'll see a little bit of Cooney. So these lakes are pretty close together, not that far apart. It's a lot of fun to hike to them, fish them, not covered with ice. We'll see. I get down here. I may or may not stop at the far end of Cooney. It's right next to the trail there. Tempting to put my hook in there. We'll see. The trail again is not too bad. Ah, no sooner said that. Okay. Now, last time I was up here, there's a couple different hikers in here. That was last year. So you will bump into people, occasionally. But this is getting towards the end of fishing season. You got another week, in fact. And then fishing season will be over for the Sierras till the last the last week of April. Won't be able to come back up here again and fish. It's the damnedest thing too. Last year, well, wait, no. April, May, when I was up here. At the fishing game, fishing wildlife, checked for my fishing license. I haven't seen them guys in a long time, years. They checked my license. Everything was good. Lifetime. So I never have to worry about it. I paid for my lifetime. Well, now here it is, May. And I'll be down, different spot now. Fishing wildlife. They walked up on me, asked for my fishing license. Not a problem. Showed them again my lifetime. Just noting the fact that fish, wildlife, game wardens were definitely out and looking. So, gone all these years, and I mean years and years, nothing. They never checked me, never hardly even seen them. Now, whoa. What's up with that? Don't know. But I'm just glad I had my fishing license with me. And don't mind paying it. It helps overall the whole system here. Restock the fish and maintain the campgrounds and things like that. So I don't mind paying my fair share. Pretty scenic through here. Now, like I said, on the way through here, we get down here a little ways, past Cooney. We'll get to that little log cabin thing. It's interesting. And again, it's right on the trail. You don't have to veer off one way or the other. It's right next to the trail itself. So, very quickly, Cooney. At Cooney Lake. Yeah, coming on around. We'll see what it looks like. I said this morning, when I first got here, a lot of stuff was still pretty well frosted over a little bit. Not too bad, but there was some frost that time of the year. Again, it gives you a little idea of the trail. Not bad, really, huh? All freehand. I don't use trekking poles. Nah, I'm not a fan of trekking poles. A lot of people do. Again, I prefer freehand. Well, thank God. I got a fishing pole in one hand, a camera in another. So what the heck? Just goes to show you. All this is not a problem if you're well organized. Yeah, I always think I am. Plan this out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, because I've been there a couple times. I should know what's going on, what to do. You learn every trip. You learn something new. So, another learning curve for me today. Just how to make things a little bit more pleasant. Less hassle. If you get that, then it makes it a lot more fun. So, of course, you come up here, you want to have fun. The old saying, less is better. Less is everything. I mean, anything and everything. Better off, without a doubt. Carry no more than you need. And I kind of am. Kinda. Yes and no. I could knock off a good, at least a half a pound of gear. Easy. But I got in a rush this morning, getting out from the car. I really wanted to get up here and do what I do. So, shame on me. Instead of splitting my gear that I know that I don't need, for this type of a hike. So overall, still, my pack is fair. They're your basics. My basic is water. Okay, so I got a couple bottles of water. 2, in fact. Warm clothing. Yeah, you better be heads up on that. You could start off and be going up, climbing up the damn trail, going up the mountain. You can get hot, warm. But once you get to your destination, you sit down for a little while. Then obviously these mountains, you got the wind. And then you get chilly. So you got to make sure you have 1 or 2. Nice sweatshirt. Makes it nice. And some kind of long, warm pants to put on. That's, of course, everybody different, but that's what I bring. Beside my fishing pole, break it down, 2-piece, 3-piece, whatever. And my fishing tackle box. Kinda broke that down. You don't need all that lead weight sinkers, this and that. You only need a few for the day. Leave the rest, at a campsite or in a car. You don't need all that. So, just saying. And of course we'll call it trail mix. You got your trail mix, you got your granolas, you got your chips, you got whatever. Yeah. Basically these are the items that you're going to find in your pack. Okay, well now Cooney here, a much bigger, much deeper lake. And as you can see with the camera here, there is no ice. Now this morning there was a little bit on the shoreline. But right now, nothing. Pretty nice. I do believe I want to shut the camera off. Throw my line in there for a while. When I come back up to here, I'll restart. But this looks interesting. I didn't have much at the other Frog Lake. Now what, 20 minutes ago, up the hill there, it was all iced over. I'd say about ½ inch, 3/4 inch. I'm only guessing on the top there. This is enough to frustrate you. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to walk right down through here and put my hook in the water and see what happens. So I'm going to pause this for a while, see what happens. I'll come back up the trail here, about the same spot, and we'll pick it up and continue on. So here we go.